Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to the beginning of another training week. So it's Monday the 4th of May. You join me at lunchtime. I've just ran for 45 minutes. I've done 6.13 miles, which is an average pace of 7:21 per mile. I felt good, to be honest. I started off easy, then picked up a bit towards the end, but not too hard. To say how little running I've done, I felt okay, so long may that continue. I've done a little bit of strength and conditioning work this morning, only a little bit, just trying to do a little bit and often. I don't really want to take on any fatigue from it. I just want to try and get a little bit stronger each day, so that's the plan. I might show you that later in the week. Thanks to those people who have pointed out to me over the last couple of weeks, I've not really been giving it full gas. You're right. If I'm going to be able to qualify for Kona, 10 or 11 hours a week is not going to cut it. I need to lift it, and here we go. This is the beginning of what's going to be, hopefully, a great training week. So, see you later. So it's Monday night, just doing an hour in zone 2. Absolutely classic. Nearly finished, actually. Thanks to all those who came out for the group ride. If you were here, let me know down below. I'll give you a little glimpse. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I can't believe how many people have turned out for it. I mean, it's probably only 15 or 20, but I literally thought it was going to be me. So thank you very much. It really means a lot. Follow each other on Zwift, keep in touch. Let's share that positivity. Good morning, Tuesday morning. Just going to give you all a high five. Tuesday morning, I've just been for a run. My first AM training session in, I don't know, ages. 6 miles, 45 minutes, 7.5 minute miling. Felt good. Pre-breakfast, so I'm just trialling a bit of fasted training, not deliberate, because I wanted to get running this morning, so I don't want to have breakfast, leave it an hour or so, then run. So I thought, get up, run, and then have breakfast. I'm just going to trial it 2 or 3 times a week and see how it goes. I'm a bit miserable anyway, because I should be in Mallorca this week on a wicked training camp with the guys and girls, but there you go. Hope you're all having a good week. Oh, Tuesday evening, Zwift race done and dusted. Thanks to all those who came along and either cheered or jeered or whatever. It's very motivational either way. So there are 5 of us from the club in what was supposed to be our league race for this year, our crit racing. Obviously it's not happening, so we took it to Zwift, and the organisers selected a few races that we're all going to turn up to and get points for individual and team. So it's a good workout. So it's 36 minutes, normalised power 370 watts, average heart rate 152. It was pretty sustained effort. It was pretty flat. There was a few little kicks, but nothing too major. I tried to do a big sprint at the end. I probably broke 700-ish watts, but not that many. The live stream is on my channel if you haven't seen it. It was a bit choppy towards the end. Apologies for that. I'm going to change a setting for later in the week when I'm doing another Zwift stream. Hopefully it's better. I've even done half an hour warm down after this race tonight. Why? Because I mean business now. Got to be ready to train properly tomorrow. So decent warm down. Obviously wearing a sweatband as well for full morale. Good morning, Wednesday morning. Yes, come on. 7:30. I know it's not like the crack of dawn, but just gonna do an hour or so. Bottom end zone 2, just building up that volume. On it with a couple of guys from work. I wasn't gonna train this morning, but getting that group ride invite really motivates you to get out of bed, so thanks for that. One of which is the head Olympic coach. Needless to say, he's not impressed by my cycling, so yeah. Anyway, just a nice hour. See you later. Wednesday lunchtime. It's hard not to be in a good mood when you've got weather like this, isn't it? Just out for a steady run. I've done a little bit on the road, doing a little bit off-road now, just mixing it up a little bit. And I mean, it is steady, so I'm doing probably 8.5 minute miling. It's about 2 minutes a mile slower than 5k pace, so it's important to take these steady runs steady. I feel okay, to be honest. It's the first day where I've trained in the morning, then trained at lunchtime. I'm hoping to do a bit on the bike tonight, so it could be a good day. Anyway, oh, what a lunchtime break. Good evening, Wednesday evening. Back on the bike again, I know. Just gonna do about an hour or so in zone 2. I'm actually double tasking, multitasking. We have a quiz on the go. As well as Zwifting. I've got to keep a top on so I don't offend people. Anyway, let's get cracking. I was only going to do an hour, but when I got across an hour, I was close to leveling up on Zwift. And basically for the last half an hour, I thought that every kilometre was going to tip me over. So this one, surely now, 60k, sure it's going to tip me over to level 36. Come on. This has been my life for the last 35 minutes. I think you're so close. I've got to keep going now. So I'll keep going. I'll do another K. Surely the next one. 67k. Come on. Thank goodness for that. Calories to burn, socks. Well worth it. Oh, sorry for dragging that out. Small achievements in life, isn't it? So that's Wednesday done and dusted. 2 hours and 45 on the bike, just under an hour running. Solid day. Come on, I feel like I'm actually training now. Towards the end of that session, my legs are hurting, so it's been a while since I've had that feeling. It's good. Good morning, Thursday morning. What a beautiful morning to be out. Just out for sort of 35-40 minutes, really steady, really nothing on the agenda. Just stretching out the tired legs, feeling it a bit from yesterday. The minute I've done 5k in 26 minutes, so that's nice and steady. It's about 7 minutes behind flat out pace, so it's definitely easy. Now I've come on a little bit of a lumpy route, so from where I live I've got one side at the east side which is predominantly flat. I can do as many miles as I like in the flat, and then the west side is a bit lumpier. It's nowhere near, it's not like really hilly, but it's lumpy enough to make it a good workout. So I've come out on the lumpy way, but I'm really taking it easy. I've got a little loop that's about 4.5 miles long. It's about 2 and a bit miles uphill and 2 and a bit miles downhill. Really good loop for Ironman Wales training. Ironman Wales run courses, basically 4 laps of up a hill and down a hill. So yeah, it's a good workout. But anyway, just trying to keep a lid on it. And then tonight, I think I'm either Zwift racing or Zwift time trialing. So I'll show you that later. Good evening, Thursday evening. I've just done the hardest Zwift race I've ever done. I've not even got it in me to play ball. So it was a WTRL team time trial Zwift League. Thank you to friend, training partner, subscriber Matt Silk for hooking me up with an entry. It was absolutely awesome. It was streamed on Zwift Community League. I think we came 5th overall. Awesome workout. I'll put the numbers on screen now, but essentially that's the hardest race I've ever done on Zwift. That was absolutely mental. I think sometimes in life you get some opportunities and people shy away from them. You've got to just take them when you can. If you get the opportunity to do anything, even if it scares you, all the better. Give it a go. So I'm so buzzing that I gave that a go. That was awesome. I've already done a video on the whole race. That's probably the last video uploaded to the channel. So if you're interested in watching the whole thing, it's probably one to watch indoors on the trainer. If you want to watch it, go and check it out. Good morning, Friday morning. It's a bank holiday today, so I've had a little lie-in, and I'm heading out for a run about 10 AM. Gonna go for maybe an hour and a bit-ish. I haven't had breakfast yet, so it's a fasted run, very fashionable, I know. So I'm just gonna take it really steady, especially because my legs are killing from last night, man. It's unbelievable how hard you can push on the bike, indoors, not actually going anywhere. Rocking the Team Icarus Clobber. If you've not been around when I've mentioned Team Icarus before, these are the triathlon team that I'm part of. When I say triathlon team, it's not your run-of-the-mill commercial triathlon team. It's a group of people who love the sport and have a few underlying principles, that they're inclusive, that they sort of build the image of the sport up, and they all subscribe to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel, so you should too. See you later. Oh, run done and dusted. Do you know what? That was all right. I felt okay. To say that I'm fasted and to say that I trained hard on the bike last night, I felt all right, nice and steady. Just done 1 hour and 13 minutes, 9.2 miles, almost spot on 8-minute miling, undulating route, but it felt good throughout. That's absolutely red hot. I am dripping. Oh, great start to the bank holiday weekend. Wild bank holiday Friday evening. Just finishing up with an hour and a bit on the watt bike in zone 2. Started the ride with a little ride with Oliver Stanton. Thanks for joining me, Oliver. Did have to have a little nibble of malt loaf halfway through. It's feeling a bit flaky. Slightly out of date, but it's only best before, not used by. Everybody knows best before is a guidance, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, good start to the weekend. It's weird training on tired legs. The last few weeks I've been training hard, but it's been quite intermittent, so I've been quite fresh. Now it's like getting on the bike and running with already tired legs. This is Ironman training. Let's go. I've also been sorting some goodies out for a 1,000 subscriber giveaway for you lucky lot, so if you haven't already, click that button, because if you haven't, you're not in the draw. More info on that in a week or two. Hello, happy Saturday. Now if you were to think that I'd come out in full race kit on the race bike, you'd be absolutely right. Morale all-time high. This week's been a great training week so far. This is my first outdoors ride of lockdown. So in the UK we are allowed to ride outside, but I haven't been just because I didn't think it was sensible. We're at the point now where I think where the numbers are getting lower and lower, so the strain in the hospital is less. So essentially if somebody was to fall off the bike, there is the care there in the hospital, so I feel a bit more reassured. Hey, right. We'll cycle us out, but a bit safer being out. So making the most of it. Come out on the TT bike, just getting a feel for it again, feeling for riding outside. Haven't been outside for a few weeks. I'm going to do maybe half an hour, 40 minutes steady. Then I'm going to do a bit of a tempo segment in the middle. There is a time trial course very close to my house. It's about 11 miles. I'm going to go around that route, try and ride it at a hard tempo just to see what sort of time I ride. I've never ridden it in anger on a TT bike, so it'll be interesting to see. It'll also get me to help me gather some data so I can sort of predict my times and powers and stuff on other courses. So yeah, and I'm going to try and get a load of content for the gram. Oh, that ticked a box. So I didn't do the full TT course. It's quite windy and twisty on the country lanes. I don't really want to take any risks that I don't have to. A bit gravelly in places, so I just did a tempo 10 and a bit minutes on a main road, like straight road. I had a slight tailwind, if I'm honest. I think it was forecast about a 3 mile an hour tailwind, so not much, but enough to give me a little bit of an advantage. I'll put the stats on screen. Yeah, so from a standing start as well, yeah, just over 29 mile an hour for about 320 something watts, which is a hard tempo for me, so that's encouraging. I'm pretty much in full race kit, other than I've not got any like aero calf guards on, and I don't have a disc wheel, so maybe there's some more gains to be had, but just getting out in the sunshine today has really, really helped me, both mentally and physically. I've got a lot of work to do with TT position. My arms are aching already. My bum's not quite loving this saddle. Little tweaks to be made. But yeah, great start to the weekend. Wild Saturday night. This was in the training plan as a 30-minute run off the bike. It's actually been about 5 hours and I've had a nap and lunch and tea, but there you go. Nice steady run, 30 minutes on the treadmill. It's my 6th run of the week, so I'm going to take a running rest day tomorrow. I do want to get into running every day. I think you really get a big benefit from running every day, little and often. So in the next few weeks I'll merge onto that, but I'm just coming back from a niggle, so I don't want to go too hard too soon. Takes me to about 36 miles for the week, so I'm pretty happy with that. Not really any efforts in there though, so hopefully next week I'm going to look to introduce some harder efforts, some tempo and some tougher things running wise. Yeah, it's been a good day. What up? Sunday lunchtime. Just done 1 hour in zone 2 on the bike. Now I know what you're thinking. Daniel, you do 1 hour in zone 2 on a Monday. What are you doing, you fool? Well, I was feeling a bit tired today, so I just mixed it up, ripped up the rule book and pulled it forward to today. So that means this week's training has finished with a total of 14.5 hours of training, the training stress score of 840. So I'm very happy with that. It's a decent increase from what I have been doing the last few weeks. Feeling fitter, feeling stronger, injury free, so plenty more of the same, please. Looking ahead to the next few days and few weeks on the channel, I'm going to be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Sit tight for that, but you've got to be subscribed. I'm going to be taking around my TT bike, my triathlon bike for the season. What's left of the season. What else have we got going off? The Monday night 1 hour zone 2. I'm not going to do it tomorrow because I said I'm going to do a training session. I'm going to try and do it once every 2 or 3 weeks. I'll let you know when I'm doing it. You don't need to be a member of anything or pay me any money or whatever. I see plenty of YouTubers doing that sort of thing. If you're here watching the video, that's good enough for me. You're more than welcome to join. So hopefully next Monday, so a week tomorrow, we'll get back on that in the evening, but more on that later. And that's about it. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you're all fit and well. I'll see you soon.